not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings and welcome. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen! Welcome! Say it with me now! Say it! 3 times! Let's go! Candyman! Woo-hoo-hoo! Candyman! Woo-hoo-hoo! Candyman! Oh yeah, Candyman is back, baby! After the 90s movie that I never seen. Actually, the first time I ever saw Candyman at all. I never was that interesting into Candyman. Why? Because it has bees as its main fucking focus. I hate bees! They fucking scare me already. I don't want a whole hive of bees. That's so fucked up, man. So, kind of thing. So, Candyman has this movie kind of thing with a guy that gets fall in love with in the medieval times or Victorian London time. I don't know, somewhere very oldish kind of times, before big cars were a thing. The Candyman was not so much somebody else. He was like, he got murdered. Yes, he was kind of murdered, kind of thing. First it was like, okay, he's a normal guy, but he fell in love. He fell in love with with a white girl. And in those times, those were really, really bad. Kind of thing. Those were like extremely bad. Well, that's like, oh my god, no. Yeah, it's like, yeah. But in those times, I would be burned on the stake. Not by my skin color, no. But with me, it's more how the way I look. Different! Gothic. Very gothic. I like my gothic look. Also, I like mask. If I did horror mask, I would be burned on the stakes. Like, I have an obsession with kind of witchery. Also, I like kind of love Cthulhu, the dark gods kind of thing. The Lovecraft gods, the kind of thing. Kind of thing. I like the inspiration kind of thing of things like those dark kind of horror. I like horror kind of thing. So yes, in the darker times, I would most likely be burned on the stake. Also, I like cursing kind of thing. Everything that, some things are still not fully kind of explained, just like some other things. But, in this situation, it's kind of thing, lots of different, and he fell in love, they had a baby, kind of thing, and he gets, burned on the stake. Actually, he gets burned on kind of thing by honey. He gets the extreme version of burned on the stakes. Like, yeah, we could just do you have made a bit more of an impact than just being a witch. We do that all the time. We stay kind of thing, we're gonna do a little bit more extreme with you, kind of thing. So honey all everywhere on you kind of thing, so bees will fucking eat you, kill you, stake you. It's gonna be fun. And that's why bees is the whole thing. I'm like, I hate bees. That's like a nightmare of mine, kind of thing. Bees and wasps, I freaking run from. Run, bees! And those murder things that now isn't a thing. Like, they kill bees, but still, those things don't look even pleasant either. The bigger bees kind of thing that eat bees. It's like, well, I like that bees are dying. I don't like that there is something bigger that could take over. They could take over the world! I don't want that. Anyway, so he get kind of killed, but he somehow returns. But in this one, somehow some other is a Candyman. He comes out of wall, he has candy, and this is also in the 80s kind of thing, or somewhere like that. And he has candy, and that's why he's called, because Candyman was kind of gone again, but then there was somebody that's like, you know what, I got candy, kind of thing. Somebody felt like wanted to kind of thing. He got this. They brought it back, the Candyman kind of thing, and he gets candy. It's like if he was innocent, what the hell is he doing in a hole? Like literally, he's hiding with a hook, his kind of thing, and wants to give children candy. It's like, why are you hiding in a hole? That seems like just scary hotel. Good for a horror movie. If you were gonna make a horror movie, you're on the right track. But kind of thing. But gives this kid a cat. He freaks out. Cops are as there, kind of thing. I think he was hiding from the cops, kind of thing. But then he gets extremely violent because cops in that time, even now, they're still very violent towards some people, kind of thing. I mean, sometimes more than others. There is also, cops that are not violent against people, but they're very spread apart sometimes. Anyway, so in this case, there are no good cops in here, and he gets violated, kind of thing. He gets beaten to death. There is also another Candyman that apparently that was from the first movie. And slowly, a girl started to become. There was this murder. We didn't know who to murder, this kind of thing. And finally find out there was a child, and that she went into burning with child because she became the Candyman, kind of thing. She was a girl, just a girl that tried to report about the Candyman, trying to kind of find out who the Candyman was. The thing, she later becomes kind of the Candyman, and this was like this iconic Candyman that was a great iconic voice that everybody loves. This one, you don't get that. In this movie, you get backstory about it, and very, very much in the ending, he gets his voice. But I never watched the original. Now I want to watch the original because this one was not so good. You get an artist kind of thing because all of them are kind of artists. This is also why the first kind of thing in the 1900s, so kind of thing, he was very good in making art, and they wanted his art. And they wanted him to make Candyman wanted to make art, but he fell in love with a girl that he made, kind of thing, for, and that's when they're like, yeah, we like your art, but we don't like your kind of thing. We don't like your kind right here. And I was like, oh hell, and then he got, okay, and that always keeps on happening, kind of thing, with artists, struggling artists, kind of thing. And this time it's somebody else that's become Candyman. First, he is like this struggling artist, wants to kind of thing, wants to create more, and finally he creates something more. But diving in the lore of the Candyman, triumphing by his brother-in-law and his brother-in-law that tells him like this is kind of thing. The Candyman existed. The Candyman kind of thing. They have this story. He goes kind of thing. He goes trying to find out what can. Also, the buildings that were made, kind of thing, were. It used to be people, kind of thing. Like, okay, he used to be people in it that were a little poor. Now they're a little bit up again, kind of thing, upstates mostly. But everybody had to move, kind of thing, from that for some reason. Like, yeah, that's a bad place, so we move everybody to some ghost buildings. Others they're like, yeah, good luck, just not here, kind of thing. So they kind of thing, he gets there, he finds more out about the Candyman, kind of thing. And of course, some people keep bringing him like the Candyman. He also, after some people get murdered in his say it kind of thing, say my name kind of thing, artist, all this artist kind of thing. He kind of gets like a little bit loose, a little bit like, okay, the perfect art is having a mirror and letting people say his name, kind of thing, Candyman. I'm like, it's like just falling. I get that art is weird and can be weird, and but a mirror, seriously, that's your art. I mean, there is literally an artist that has an invisible kind of thing that is not even there. It's nothing. Some people are trying to recreate it, but that doesn't work, and it doesn't even work in the first place. But that's just my opinion. It's so stupid! Who the fuck creates nothing as art? It's like, here's nothing. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's nothing. Like, how does people get famous? How do I not get famous by having a video about absolutely nothing? I can make a video about absolutely. Would I have a freaking million views? Like, I'm gonna talk about this movie that doesn't exist. I have a few videos like that, I think. even where I just talk about movie ideas that I have. Those don't exist. Anyway, so the Candyman murders, then he becomes famous. People are saying his name, and now a kind of thing because the Candyman. They also think the artist is the Candyman because they all got murdered in this kind of day, so it makes sense that he could be the kind of thing, but it wasn't him. It was somebody else, kind of thing. So eventually, he also goes to war, kind of thing, and we find this psychopath that was first and good guys telling him about Candyman, who he is, kind of thing, who he was, and as a child that he gave them candy and thought there are raisins in the candy, kind of thing, but it ends up that wasn't the kind of thing. So there were no kind of in his candy, but there were in others kind of thing. So it was somebody else, but he got killed. It's like that stupid thing of we could give you like this all kind of thing, the system that could be used for this. I mean, yes, sometimes there happen to be innocent people in prison, kind of thing, but in your case, we're just gonna kill an innocent person, just to be safe. It's like, what? Kind of thing. So yes, they actually kill him, kind of thing, and then find out there was the wrong killer. Like, no, we got the right one. We cannot have bad stuff happening. But bad stuff happens. So after this kind of thing, the psychopath that now wants to resurrect the Candyman, because the artist already starting to look like the Candyman. His wife kind of he almost wanted to leave because he got obsessed by the Candyman. Now he's almost transformed to all kind of thing. He gets even a hook placed by her and he doesn't even feel that happening. But then she escapes, runs, kind of thing. He runs after them. The artist that's now almost the Candyman kind of thing, he goes after it, kind of thing. But she when he arrives, she already defended herself and he dies. Now after that, he almost dies in his arms, kind of thing. But he is still alive. So then the cops show up. She goes into kind of thing, and the cops are like, you know what? He has done it. We don't need a trial. So like, you always need a trial. But cops be cops. Some bad cops are always gonna be bad stuff. Those bad stuff is this time just killing the guy. And he kills them. Kill him. So she is now very like, okay, you get now the cop is like, you deserve to do it. You can have witness and tell them that we did it in self-defense, or we can make you a witness, that kind of thing. Cops can do that. That's like literally abusing their power, and they can do that. That's bad, kind of thing. But she's like, yeah, sure, I do it if I can see your mirror, kind of thing. And that's like, Candyman, 3 times, and boom, he comes back. He comes back alive, apparently. And then you see him slowly, but all those beasts kind of transform his faces, kind of transform from all the Candyman, because it's like, it's not one person, it's a hive of persons, kind of thing. And he kills all the kind of bad guys, the kind of thing, the bad cops, the corrupt cops, kind of thing. And there always need to be a witness. So she's the witness that's gonna spread the word, kind of thing. Gonna spread it, kind of thing. And then also we got this the original face, kind of thing, from that has some crew voice, and that's pretty much it. She runs away, sees him for the last time, but all those beasts, kind of thing, and that's how the movie ends. It's a pretty fine movie. I give it an 8 out of 10. It's not too big kind of a movie, not the best movie, but also not the worst. It's better than I expected to be, because now I want to see the original Candyman, because everybody says the original is even better, even though I saw pieces of it in this movie already, and I know what happened, kind of thing, because of this movie. But but there was also a sequel to the original ones, like, kind of thing, and it has spawned a whole kind of series, but nothing was better than the first one. And because Halloween succeeded in just rebooting it from a point, Terminator tried to do that, never worked. It's like, second one, okay, third, this one is the third, no, this one is the third, this one, no, wait, this one is the third. That's got tired very fast. They should have just keep on building up, not building down, building up, building down. Anyway, so yes, this one is very much an 8 out of 10. What you guys think about Candyman? Do you guys like it? Let me know down below. And bye-bye.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.